is obesity and the nation's sweet tooth. We invited some of the country's top food experts. Unfortunately, none of them could come. Instead, let's welcome our guest today.
Hi, I'm Sally Blenkinsop, and I work in public health. I advise health advocacy groups like the International Obesity Task Force. I'm very concerned about how sugar gets into our modern diet, and I feel the food industry has much to answer for.
Thanks. And now, Mr. Mino, or may I call you Emily?
I prefer Doctor. Dr. Emily Domino. I am a lifestyle nutritionist and private sector consultant. I am whatever you want me to be, but repackaged and whispered back to you with a four-figure invoice.
Okay, thanks. Let's go to the meat of the issue in here. We have all heard a lot about the obesity epidemic sweeping the country, but is not the solution obvious? People have to eat less and do more exercise. Sally, what do you think?
Well, of course, we all do have to take responsibility for what we choose to eat. But is it really as simple as that? What about children, for instance? This is what we offer them. What 5-year-old could resist this? It's got cartoons, games, prizes. This is promising so much more than breakfast. It's promising fun and excitement. But a single bowl of some breakfast cereals contains as much sugar as 7.5 of these chocolate fingers.
My kids eat that rubbish!
Do you really think people would feed their kids this for breakfast if they knew how much sugar was in it? And what if the box looked like this? If you were 7, which would you choose? This or this?
Look, I completely disagree. Did you say public health expert or police? By empowering children to take an active role in selecting their breakfast cereal, but 1, promoting responsible consumers, 2, encouraging children to eat, not skip breakfast, and 3, promoting happy, harmonious meal times for the whole family.
Well, Mr. Mino, I don't think anyone is saying in here that having breakfast is not a good thing. But surely, so much sugar, is that a really good idea?
But the effect on concentration in the classroom. Every spoon of breakfast cereals produces healthy brain material. Ask any teacher.
Well, it's not just breakfast cereal that is the problem. Half of all the sugar we eat comes from food you wouldn't even think would have sugar in it, like bread or burgers or mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
The truth is that the food industry likes to add sugar to things because it's cheap, it bulks up the weight, and people have been trained to like it.
Well, of course there may be sugar in some products, but as my new consumer guide explains, sugar is an entirely natural, plant-based substance.
Must stop you there! Sorry, Mr. Mino, I must stop you there. Please, viewers, don't go, stay with us. We will come back to wrap up this discussion. Let's go to the quick break.
Toblerone, supersized, super cheap. Please enjoy responsibly.
Welcome back to the show! And now the question is, what can people do about all of this?
Well, I'd like to let viewers know about my new consumer guide to sugar, Dextrose, the facts. This pocket-sized guide is competitively priced at $29.99, and for today's audience, just £3 extra. Personally signed copies are available.
I don't think a degree in sugar is the answer. This is simply not a problem that people can solve on their own. What we need to do is to get together and put pressure on the food industry to do things differently.
I agree with Sally, and I can tell you one thing, viewers. My kids are not eating that rubbish anymore. And it would be lovely if you could come back to the show and continue the discussion further.
I'm so thankful that my diary is booked up many months in advance. Seriously. Thank you.
Thank you, many thank you to both of